Charlie, what happened to you?
I'm all right.
No, you're not. Come on, let's get you to the sofa. Tell me what happened.
I hit a deer.
You hit a deer?
Yeah, out by Skylar Road, that patch with all the trees.
Sure, I know it.
The deer usually hide in there, and then they come out at dusk to look for food.
And run out onto the road.
Right.
And get run over and killed.
Right again.
I've seen the carcasses on the side of the road. It's sad.
You'd think they know not to go onto the road. Stupid animals.
That must be where that saying deer in the headlights comes from.
I suppose. Can you get me a washcloth or something?
I'm sorry, honey. Right away.
Hey, Anita, as long as you're up, can you get me a beer?
Coming right up. Here you go. Washcloth and beer.
Thanks. I'm trying not to make a mess.
You need to get out of that uniform. I'll throw it in the wash so you can have it tomorrow morning.
You're the best.
When I went out to the fridge in the garage to get your beer, I looked at the car. There's a dent, but it doesn't look that bad considering you hit a deer.
Oh, it was a baby deer.
Somehow that's even more upsetting.
I know. That's why I moved it to the side of the road. I didn't want it to keep getting hit.
No, I suppose not.
That's how I got all this blood on me.
Go change out of that uniform, will you?
Okay. Okay. My entire body hurts, so I'm moving slowly.
Just leave the uniform in the bathroom and I'll get it later.
Sure.
Hey, what about dinner? There's some leftover beef stew from last night I was going to warm up.
Leftovers? That's the best you can do for your injured husband?
No time to cook. Sorry, I had a big report I had to finish. I was here working on my laptop all day. If we ever get back to working in the office, I'll have some help.
I was just kidding. I'm kind of wiped out from the protests. The deer was the last thing I needed today. I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. Hey, the protests, how'd they go?
Mostly peaceful.
You didn't have any problems?
No, but thanks for asking.
Well, I was thinking of the last time.
Nothing like that.
Okay. Good. I'll be in soon to kiss you goodnight.
You're the best.
I guess it's dinner for one tonight. Again? Come on in, Dave.
Thanks, Anita.
You don't need that mask in here, do you?
No, I tested negative again last week. It's just protocol.
Yeah, we still need to be careful. You and Charlie have been busy with the protests.
Well, for a little town, busy. Nothing like they have in some other cities.
I haven't heard anything about violence, thank goodness.
Yeah, it's all been peaceful, by and large.
By and large, are there people making trouble?
There was one guy. Didn't recognize him. He was trying to stir up the crowd.
There's always one, isn't there?
Yeah. Hey, is Charlie here? I need to talk to him.
He's here, but he just went to bed.
Kind of early for that, isn't it?
He said he was wiped out from his day. Well, you, on the other hand, look cool as a cucumber.
I just hide it better.
Charlie's day ended with his hitting a deer on the way home. A baby deer. Killed it.
Killed the deer?
They're always popping out from the trees down by Skylar Road.
Yeah. Guess I've seen that happen a few times. Never hit one, though. I don't suppose you can wake Charlie up, can you?
Sure, if it's something important,
It's okay, honey. I'm awake. Hey,
Hey,
can you leave us alone for a few minutes, honey?
Sure. I'll go and throw your uniform into the wash.
Thanks. She's the best, isn't she?
she really is. You don't deserve her.
Don't I know it?
A deer? You told Anita you hit a deer?
She saw the car. She wondered why there wasn't a bigger dent.
Well, she's observant, I'll say that.
I couldn't tell her the truth. That's why I told her it was a baby deer.
She bought that.
Hey, keep it down or she'll hear you.
She's out in the garage doing laundry.
Maybe so, but keep it down anyways.
What is the truth, Charlie?
Why are you here anyways?
It's not good news.
Tell me.
Someone found the body. It's the guy you were arguing with.
Shit. Where?
Some of the protesters were walking on their way home. One of them had to pee. He went to the wooded area.
On Schuyler Road.
Bingo.
The guy was there to stir up trouble. He's not from around here.
You know that for sure?
I talked to some of the black folks I know who were protesting peacefully. They know everyone in town but didn't know him.
That didn't give you the right to.
Whoa, before you start giving me the holier-than-thou lecture.
How does it look for the police to kill a black protester? That's what they're protesting.
The guy was beginning to make trouble. I told him he had to tone it down or I'd have to arrest him.
I saw the way you were talking to him. You were the angry one.
He kept saying he had the right to protest.
He does. He did.
I told him he did, but they had to do it peacefully like everyone else. He cursed me out a little. Not enough to warrant any action on my part, and finally he walked away.
So how did it lead to?
Running him over?
Yeah, that.
He was also walking back from the protest, but he was alone.
Maybe another sign that he wasn't from here.
He was stumming a ride. I didn't realize at first that it was him. When he walked up to the side of my truck, I rolled down my window, and when I realized who it was, I shouted out, "No way!" He gave me the finger, so I gunned the accelerator to get away. But he wouldn't let go of the door handle. I put the car in drive, then reverse, drive, then reverse. He finally let go and fell to the ground in front of the car. I didn't want to hit him, I wanted to get away from him.
Did he show a weapon?
No?
Why had to be so aggressive?
I was scared that maybe he did have a weapon. After I hit him, I kept driving maybe 100 feet. Then I saw him lying on the road in my rearview mirror. I turned around and went back, he was already dead.
But he was found in the woods. No, don't tell me.
Yes. I dragged him into the woods. Like I said, he was dead.
Did you really think no one would find him?
Did you really think I was thinking clearly? What are you gonna do?
Charlie, you just confessed to killing someone. What do you think I'm going to do? You're under arrest. I have your confession on my cell phone.
You recorded me? Shit, I thought we were friends.
I covered for you once before and regretted it ever since, but I can't let this one pass. When we became police officers, we took an oath to serve the community, to be the best. What happened?
I'm sorry. I panicked. You know me.
No, I don't think I do anymore.
I'm not a bad person.
That's going to be for the county prosecutor to decide. I have to put these on you and take you down to the station.
Wait. Anita needs to know the truth.
Yeah, sure. I'm giving you 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Anita?
Did you call me? Hard to hear anything with the washer going.
You didn't hear anything that we were talking about, did you?
No, but I had the feeling you didn't want me to.
Would you sit down, please? There's something I need to tell you.
Can it wait a couple of minutes? If I don't get your uniform out of the wash, it'll get all wrinkled.
It's all right. I don't think I'll be needing it for a while. Let me start at the beginning.
Is this like the last time? It wasn't a deer, was it?
So, you reach into the atomic mass-based object generator, select the designated catalytic manipulative, enter the correct sequence on the randomized recipient generator, then discard the DCM into the utilized thingamajig receptacle.
Seems simple enough.
Simple and straightforward. The screen shows you what to do next, and you follow the same steps. Select, manipulate, enter, discard.
SMED.
Excuse me?
Select, manipulate, enter, discard. SMED. SMED. I thought mnemonic device might help me remember.
Whatever floats your boat.
So, what is this all about anyway?
This is the every 7 minutes room.
Right. I have no idea what that means.
Life is full of repetitive occurrences. We control the stuff that happens every 7 minutes.
What kind of stuff?
Whatever shows up on the spreadsheet. Every 7 minutes, a double rainbow appears somewhere in the world. Done.
What's the keyboard sequence?
R selects a random place, E executes the order, the spreadsheet populates a confirmation.
So a double rainbow is now visible in Bella Bella Limpopo, South Africa?
If that's what it says. And don't look or linger, just move on to the next task. Someone's about to adopt a Labradoodle.
Random place?
Random person.
Dexter Wilson. What if he doesn't want a dog?
He wants one now.
So there's no free choice?
The machine chose freely.
I guess. If you have this machine, why isn't the whole process automated?
It'd be tedious if we just pushed buttons all day. The props break up the boredom. Besides, if we didn't manipulate stuff, SMED would make no sense at all.
How do you know which object to choose?
A little GIF appears here as a prompt, shows you what to pick and do. You should have seen the one for every 7 minutes a woman receives an unsolicited dick pic.
I'd rather not.
Relax, they moved that one to the every 3 minutes room?
So it's not all rainbows and puppies in here?
Hardly. I just made a sinkhole.
Will anyone be hurt?
Only if they're at this address. The house will probably be totaled though.
That doesn't get you sad?
It gets me paid.
Thirsty?
Nope. Somebody just drowned.
Do you know who it was?
I never read the confirmation. Easier that way.
But could you be randomly affecting people you know?
It's possible, I suppose, but there are 7.5 billion people on Earth. The odds are pretty slim. Oh, back when I first started though, and every 7 minutes someone dies from a drug overdose, hypodermic needle came up as my last task of the night. I accidentally saw the confirmation out of the corner of my eye and realized I'd zapped a beloved musical icon.
How do you recover from something like that?
He didn't.
I mean, you. Didn't you feel horrible?
Of course! I'd already spent $300 on a concert that was supposed to be the following night.
So the death did nothing to affect you?
I managed to sell my unused ticket to a grieving fan on eBay and turned a nifty profit.
No, I mean, how do you do this and not get invested in what happens?
It's just a job.
Well, it's not the kind of thing I signed up for.
Everybody gets things they didn't sign up for. This poor sap, for instance, just got chlamydia.
I really don't think I could do this.
Sure you can. Focus on the process, not the ramifications. Develop a rhythm. Every 7 minutes, a football player develops a concussion. Someone turns vegan. An employee suffers a heart attack on the job. Oh! Oh! Can't be. Oh! Son of a bitch!
What's wrong? What's happening?
It was my name!
Holy crap. I need to call for help.
You need to do the job.
It's more important to...
Nothing is more important. My arm is numb, and I need to catch my breath. Just keep things going till I recover.
I'm not prepared.
It's simple.
I'm not prepared mentally.
These things have to happen every 7 minutes. That's just the way it is. Stop wasting time and read the screen. Every 7 minutes.
Someone stubs a toe. That's not so bad.
SMED! SMED!
Select, manipulate, enter, discard.
Oh! Son of a bitch!
Forgot to hit random, didn't I?
It's 2 keys. Really not that complicated.
Your name was still here from the heart attack, so...
You confirmed me for the toe stub.
Could have been worse. The next one's a deadly lightning strike.
Be sure to hit random and send it somewhere else.
Actually, I'm not sure I want to send it at all. Can I skip ahead and pick some positive stuff?
You can read ahead, but the commands have to be executed in order. It's the delicate balance between good and bad that keeps the universe...
Holy crap, there's some terrible shit on this checklist. Cancer, kidnappings, earthquakes?
They're small earthquakes, 3.1 to 3.9 on the Richter scale. It's minimal devastation.
It's not minimal to those who are devastated.
Okay, some of the stuff is bad, but it needs to happen. We distribute it systematically, buffered by some good stuff, spaced out by time and location so it doesn't overwhelm us all at once.
But it isn't systematic, it's random.
It's what we're instructed to do. And right now, you're creating a logjam that'll have to be released in rapid succession. The ramifications grow worse every second we wait.
We'll just keep waiting then. The ramifications are powerless if they remain locked up.
Maybe you're right. No. Look. I feel better now. Let me do my job.
Stay back. I got a lightning strike and a drive-by shooting with your name on it.
2 fatalities in a row?
Well, you'd win the lottery in between, but you wouldn't be in the position to enjoy it.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you? You have to know this is wrong. Pushing buttons and toying with people's lives? Doing things that can have a negative, sometimes deadly effect?
It's my job.
Why haven't you quit?
Because they just hire someone new. Hell, that's probably why you're here. They've got me training a replacement they thought would be more conformable.
They made a serious error in the recruiting department.
Believe it or not, I was like you when I started. I had a plan to toe the line, move up in the hierarchy, change things from within, but I got stuck in this room. I kept waiting for a chance to destroy the system, and I lost my way. It is what it is now. Just a job.
It's not too late to change things.
I need to get to my station, and you need to get out of here before they come in and see what the delay is.
Aren't you playing God by pushing the buttons?
Aren't you playing God by not pushing them?
Maybe so. But at least that was a merciful one. I'll leave you to your work. So, people call you Millie.
Yeah, everybody.
Truly modern Millie.
What do you mean?
It was a show, remember?
No.
First it was a movie, then it was a show. Didn't see it?
No.
Oh, so,
So, does everyone call you Eddie?
no, they call me Edward.
Oh. So, what else?
Oh, how long have you known Charlene?
Forever. She's my cousin. How about you?
A few months. She works in our department at the university, the philosophy department.
I know. She's the secretary. What do you do there?
I teach.
Wow. Are you kidding me? You mean I'm like sitting here talking to a professor?
Not exactly. I'm a teaching assistant, and I'm writing my PhD thesis.
Gosh. Why would Charlene fix you up with somebody like me?
You shouldn't talk about yourself like that. You probably have many good qualities.
Don't. I wish.
And Charlene said we have something in common.
What could that be?
She wouldn't tell me. We have to discover it ourselves.
How?
Ask questions, I guess?
Okay. Do you have a lot of girlfriends?
No, I don't.
How come?
Because I look for a special quality.
What is it?
Ethical integrity.
I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any of it.
You might. So, do you have a lot of boyfriends?
Oh, sure. They're all lined up at the door. What do you think? I'm not eye candy. I can't put on mascara without getting raccoon eyes. I can't balance on high heels.
Those things are superficial. People care too much about appearance.
I know.
Do you know that if produce is misshapen or scarred, it's discarded? Only the most beautiful of apples get to the supermarket.
I can relate to that.
Let's see. Do you like music?
Sure.
I moved by Bartok and Mahler.
I am moved by Nicki Minaj and Eminem.
What about sports? Do you ride a bike?
Not since I was 10.
Tennis, ping pong, bowling?
No, no, and no. What about dancing?
Tango?
Hip hop.
I don't suppose you like fishing.
Boats make me puke.
How's your coffee?
It's strong. I like it.
Me too. We have that in common.
I don't think that's it, do you?
Why don't you just tell me about yourself, Millie?
Okay, but the first thing is I'm terrible at conversation. I can never think of anything interesting to say. So, all right, I work at the dry cleaner, and basically I hate it. It's so boring, and it pays minimum wage. There's just one good thing about it, and that is if someone dies or moves or whatever and doesn't pick up their stuff, after a while, I can take it. That's how I got this blouse. Otherwise, all my clothes are out of... Never mind. I don't really want to tell you.
Why is that?
It could be embarrassing.
Is it about reusing?
Kind of.
Then I applaud you
Or what?
for your ethical behavior.
You're screwing around with me, right?
No, I'm serious. My thesis is about overconsumption and waste in North American culture. I am passionate about the topic.
What did you just say?
Overconsumption. That's having 80 pairs of shoes in your closet, or even 10, and waste. That's restaurants and markets throwing away tons of edible food every day.
Oh, I know. Boxes of cinnamon rolls and donuts and cupcakes just a day past their sell-by date, and cartons of juice and frankfurters and sausages all sealed up in their plastic packages tossed out into the dumpster.
And jars of pate and rounds of brie and camembert safe in their boxes, and sprouted wheat balls that they would have sold you for high prices 3 hours before.
And the sweetest bananas with their little brown freckles.
And mangoes hardly bruised at all.
Barbecue chickens in their cartons still warm sometimes.
Yes, it's a fact they throw away 50% of them.
50%, that's almost half.
It's shocking.
It's a sin.
It is a sin, Millie. It is.
So, do you ever?
Millie, you sound like you...
Yes! My friend Chicky and me.
You're dumpster divers?
Yes! Every night when the moon comes out.
Millie. Oh, Millie. I would never have guessed.
You don't think it's disgusting?
I think it's wonderful. You brave girl.
Me?
You are a warrior.
I am? You mean like Wonder Woman?
What do you wear?
You mean like a cape?
Do you have thick gloves, sturdy boots?
Just sneakers.
Do you have a miner's hat?
No, just a flashlight.
I keep extra equipment in the car. There's a ladder in the trunk and buckets and knee pads and so forth. I'll help you.
Really? You're so nice.
There's a group of us. We're freegans.
What's that?
We are anti-consumerist. We live off what others throw away to reduce the consumption of resources. We want to wake everyone up. Do you know Americans throw out 40% of the food they buy? Do you know we waste a quarter of our fresh water supply growing discarded food?
Gee.
Do you know that if you throw away half a hamburger, figuring the water it took to grow the food to raise the cow, it's equivalent to an hour-long shower?
Really? Gosh. You know, I kind of live off what others throw away too.
That makes you one of us, dear Millie. This is my lucky day, meeting you.
Mine too. I never thought you would actually like me.
Like you? Millie, you're a treasure. I want you to meet the others. We make dinner parties once a month entirely created from rescued food.
That sounds fun.
And it's lovely with rescued flowers on the table. You must come.
Oh, could I? I know how to make something fancy with boiled lobster shells. Gee, a party!
Your eyes are shining.
I'm excited.
I feel so close to you. I want to take care of you, Millie. I want to get you steel-toed boots.
Wow. Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before.
Your cheeks are flushed. I didn't realize how beautiful you are.
I am?
You're glowing with inner beauty.
Gosh.
Will you meet me tomorrow night behind Whole Foods?
You mean like a date? A second date?
Yes.
I never get a second date.
You're strong. You're beautiful. You have ethical integrity.
I do? Sweet.
We'll pursue our mission. Two warriors together.
One trash bin at a time, we'll change the world.